guys, I'm Wonderful's channel. Today, we're going to be building a Lego set from a discontinued theme. And of course, that's Lego Dino. And this theme, of course, I have the Lego set right here. Many of the molds that were in this theme are still being used for the Lego Jurassic World theme, which is pretty cool. And, of course, let's open this up. Let's see how many pieces this thing has. Yeah, it's got a lot of pieces in here. Wow, there's lots of pieces there. Oh wow. So, I can recognize some pieces that are still being used today for the Lego Jurassic World theme. And, so, let us get on to the build. So I finished the set, and I have here the vehicle and the Raptor and the little outpost, which is pretty cool. So of course we're gonna go with the little outpost first. So of course you got some spikes to protect them from the dinosaurs, and a little computer right here. Little computer right here. Right here, and you can go like this if you want, or you can go like this, which is pretty cool. And it has some accessories in there, a crowbar, a tranquilizer dart, which has been used many times in the Jurassic wave. So they still use these. They still use these to this day for the Jurassic World theme, and it's pretty cool. And they use, of course, the binoculars are still used today, so that's pretty cool. And then we got the Velociraptor. Of course, this Raptor mold, this mold was revolutionary because before, the Lego dinosaurs were kind of like the JP Free brick built dinosaur molds. They were like that, or they were like full dinosaur molds, but they were kind of blocky and didn't look accurate. But here is a Velociraptor, and of course they've used this mold ever since for the Lego Jurassic World line, but they didn't really use it this year and last year. I think the last time they used this mold was in 2022 with Velociraptor Blue. And ever since then, they've been using the smaller Atrociraptor, Velociraptor molds. So, but this is really cool, and yeah, it can do stuff. It's very pullable. That's what I like about these Raptor figures. And then of course we got the star of the show, the vehicle, the capture vehicle, and of course it has the little crane hook snag, and of course you can go like this, and I guess you can get the dinosaur head stuck, and you can capture the dinosaur, which is pretty cool. It's very Lost World inspired. Looks like something you'd see in Jurassic Park: The Lost World. And of course you got a mercenary hunter #1. They have names, but I'm not going to be looking at the names right now. And then, of course, you got this guy right here. and it's pretty interesting. The vehicle is pretty interesting to say the least. And you can put it in here. And then of course, I think there's a flick missiles. Yeah, you can shoot that out. And Jurassic World's used this too. And then of course this can turn around. So you can capture the dinosaur this side or that side, whatever. And then of course as cool, and of course the wheels spin. And it's a pretty cool off-road vehicle. There were some pieces missing in the set, but I kind of like used some other pieces to replace them. But it's mostly intact, and this set is pretty old, but it was cool making this set. So yeah. Another thing I forgot to show guys is, of course, this is the manual. It's pretty cool. Like they do stuff. The Jurassic World Lego line has some pretty cool box arts too, but especially the 2015 Lego box arts for the Jurassic World 2015 line, the boxes of those sets were amazing. And of course this is pretty cool too. Reminds me of Jurassic World 2015 too, kind of the jungle and stuff like that, the bright colors. And then of course you got in the back the Lego sets you could get in a day, which is pretty cool. And of course these sets look pretty cool. And I like the color scheme of yellow and brown and gray. It adds a different feel to these sets, which is pretty cool. And of course it has this in the back. They don't have this. I remember when I would get sets in the early 2000s, they had this little boy in the back saying, like, you know, it'd say the win, where it would have like this here in the back. I remember those days. But they don't do that anymore. Their Lego manuals are so boring now these days. It's just gray with like the set image, the image of the set. And it's like, oh, what? You need to go back to manuals like this. So yeah, so thanks for watching guys. Subscribe to more videos like this, and bye.